Sanbonani Imakaya. We are back with a bang. My name is Paula Mahlaba Mukheti, and you are on Radio Pulpit on Mpatla Latsane, and your favorite program is Behind and Beyond Bars, where we inspire, where we give hope, where we educate and inform. So today we are still having our guest. She is here again just to tell her story, and out of her story, her testimony, I believe that most of you will get healed, or you will see that healing is possible. Our guest who was here last week is Caroline. Sis Caroline.
Hi, Sis Paula.
You are back?
Yes.
By fire, by force?
By thunder.
By thunder. Amen. Amen. Thank you very much for coming. I know sometimes it's not easy to talk about what happened in your life, and just to imagine, just to recap, Bazalwane Emakaya, just to recap on Caroline's story. Caroline lost her father, brutally so, by a group of people, a group of boys who killed her father for a couple of beers, just to satisfy the flesh, just to go and get drunk, and somebody was killed.
Yes.
And that was your father.
That was my father.
And your father didn't have only one child. He had six kids with a wife and a mother that was on the wheelchair.
Yes.
And he was a breadwinner.
Yes.
And he was gone just like that,
just
in the
like
bush,
that.
On his way
to work.
That's the story, Bazalwane. Now, remember last week you said that the 10-year-old,
yes,
who is Thabo, or
Kabelo.
Kabelo. So his father lying on a pool of blood. So you met the offenders about 10 years later, 10 and a half years later.
It's 12 years.
It's 12 years. It's only after 12 years that you met the offenders and got answers. But before these answers, what was the damage? What is it that you saw on Kabelo?
Sis Paula, it was very difficult. After the passing of our father, it really affected my siblings. I was affected, but I was better than the boys. Mm-hmm. Because the boys, it was very difficult. Especially Kabelo, the one who saw my father in pool of blood. Mm-hmm. He was not even wearing anything. He was only on his BVDs.
They took his clothes.
They took his phone. They took his money. Mm.
So and that money was the money that it was only for lunch and transport.
Yeah, you can imagine. He was only killed for less than 100 rand.
Sure.
So it was very difficult. They started to take drugs.
The boys.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Kabelo and Thabo. Mm-hmm. And even as the girls, it affected us. Mm-hmm. Because sometimes you need a father figure.
Yes.
You need that love from a father. Mm-hmm. When you face the difficulties, you think, if my father was still alive, I won't go through this and this and this and this. So it was very, very difficult, Sis Paula. I don't want to lie. At home, after that, my granny passed away also. So you can imagine, it's only the children.
Sure.
And then, sometimes the relatives will take advantage that it's only the kids in the house.
So it's almost like a child-headed home now.
Yes. You can imagine the situation.
So were you still there, or were you married by then? No, but you were not married.
No, I was married before my father passed away.
Oh, okay. So you were not at home.
I was not at home.
So now the only child who is the eldest, how old is he or she?
My children, or
No, your sisters.
oh, my sister. Now the other one, she is I think 23, 22. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's 21 or 22.
So she had
21, 20, 20.
So she had to be the older one now at home.
Yes. She was supposed to take that responsibility to be a sister in the house.
Wow.
To the extent that she has to go and look for a job also.
At what age now?
I think she was around 17 or 18, somewhere there.
Sure.
She started working because she was helping the mother also. She dropped out at school. She did not finish her matric. So you can imagine if our father was still alive, that thing won't happen.
Yeah, they could have been, finished at school.
Yes.
Sure. And then after, because we're still gonna go to the VOD.
Okay.
So, what questions do you have at that point?
Okay, the question that I have for the offenders, I wanted to know why they killed my father.
Yes.
Why? That was the
Yes.
only reason that I want to know from them, so that I can have closure. Because I was asking myself, what did he do to them? So that they can kill him.
Because you were not there.
I was not there. I don't know what happened. Maybe they have been fighting somewhere there, so it was their plan to do that. I didn't know. So I wanted to know from them, why did you kill him? And especially the one who is our relative, to tell us why. You didn't hear his voice when he was shouting. Because the time they were busy stabbing him, the neighbors, they could hear him saying, Kilienze Majida. So why they did that. They couldn't hear his voice that, no, it's Bradik.
Yeah.
Let's leave him. But I think the reason they killed him is because they knew my father. He was not going to leave them just like that.
Okay.
So they know that what kind of a person. She was not going to get them arrested. She was going to deal with them one by one. So they said, no, let's finish him. I think that's the only thing that was coming into my mind.
So meaning that at first they knew that, okay, we don't know this one.
Yeah.
And moreover, they were drunk.
Yeah, because they were coming from the tavern.
From the tavern.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they met my father on his way to work.
So now, you in your questions, was there any question that says to you, maybe the one that knows my father has got more information why my father died?
Because we did thought the one who is our relatives, he knew even the time my father is going to work.
Okay.
So we did thought, yes, he does have information with our father.
Sure. Yeah, your family, this is what we go through in South Africa. And I don't know the percentage, but most people are going through this. And sometimes it's not about the gender, but it's about just the way people think. Your life not being taken seriously. But if ever you have any question or you have any comment, you can send us through your email. Our email address is behind.beyondbuzz@gmail.com. Otherwise, you can call Radio Pulpit and ask, say anything or whatever you want to say to them. They will just pass the message to us as the family of Behind and Beyond Buzz. We love you, and until next time, from me, Paula Mahlaba-Mokgethi, and
from Carol, it's Shalom.
Carol will still be here next week. God bless you.
Bye.